Let's get into the first product. I want to talk about the Apple Watch. Now,
Okay.
Apple hasn't ventured into the wearable technology market, and this is kind of the first time that they're going to try this out with the Apple Watch. What were your thoughts on this revelation?
Okay. They had a watch, a wearable device, long time ago, before they were cool, and that was rubbish, and it died a very painful death. So I bring that up because this Apple Watch, you know, the big problem with wearable technology is that, unlike in the past where Apple was always lauded as the innovator, first to market, you know, like with the iPod, the iPad, and even the iPhone to a large extent was really up around there as a first touchscreen smartphone. The problem with the watch is that they not only not first, but there are already some very compelling, good, smart watches out there. Problem for Apple is that its smartwatch only works with the iPhone.
Yeah.
And that's a shrinking market. The other smartwatches work with most other devices. In fact, if you run down to CNA right now, you can get a very budget, low smartwatch that will track your GPS for $900.
Really?
Rand, that's South African Rand.
That's South African rand.
Yeah,
So that's
in CNA right now.
So, what do you think is going to happen with the Apple Watch?
Oh, it'll sell in millions. It'll,
Yeah.
you know, Apple has shown that if they put their logo on something,
It will sell.
it will sell in millions, and it will. And even if Apple only sells 30 million smartwatches, I saw an estimate last night from an analyst that will at least add $7.5 billion, you know, to their coffers.
Will it sell in South Africa?
Price. What price will it be? In America, we see it's what, $349 or something
Yeah.
like that. What will that translate to in South African rands that are rapidly becoming worthless? You know, you'd think it might be 3,500 rand,
Yeah.
but that's just a straight conversion. I suspect it'll be significantly more than that. I mean, think about it. Would you spend 4,000 rand on a watch? Essentially, that's more than what you paid for this iPad.
Yeah, that is true. Now, is this watch doing anything different from, like you mentioned before, there are a lot of wearable devices, a lot of smart watches already on the market.
Yeah.
They're already doing great things. People already like them. Is this one doing anything different?
Well, Apple has said, look, it will link with payments. You'll get call notifications. You'll get GPS tracking. It's got a heart rate monitor. These are features that we already see.
Yeah.
Key though is that last night at the event, the celebrities that they brought in, you know, to look at the devices were only allowed to look and not to touch. So even Gwen Stefani said that, you know, she was only able to look at the smartwatch. She couldn't put it on her arm and really test it out. And that kind of gives me the impression that maybe even Apple is a bit nervous that it may not work as perfectly as they'd like. And we've seen companies like Samsung, for example, struggle with that first generation of wearable technology that kind of works, but not 100% of the time and not perfectly. So that is going to be a big challenge, and we'll only see how it performs when it's widely available in the market.
Now, in your opinion, in your expert opinion, you've been following Apple for a while, when do you think we can get this smartwatch here in South Africa?
How much money do you have?
No, I mean, I'm not going to buy it.
You can fly me. You can fly me to the US early next
And you
year.
can bring it
I'll
to
pick
me.
one up for you. Yeah, for a small commission. I wouldn't expect a smartwatch. I'm sure Apple would like to have it ready before Christmas. Obviously, that's a big shopping season. It may not be ready because it's got the sapphire screen, this anti-scratch screen. So we will see. I mean, you know, building something with the sapphire screen is a big problem. It's difficult to manufacture, and if you want to do that for the mass market, it's going to take some time in the supply chain. So we'll see when it comes from China. But you know, if you want sapphire screen and you want it quickly, you can buy a Huawei smartphone. It's got sapphire screen cover.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huawei ahead of the curve.
There you go. Big surprise.